El Maestro speaks.
El Maestro speaks.
El Maestro speaks.
Podcast.
El Maestro speaks.
El Maestro speaks.
El Maestro speaks.
Podcast.
El Maestro speaks.
And yeah, thank you so much. Before we start, I would like to thank... Ilalagay ito. I would like to thank St. Lucie Multipurpose Cooperative for allowing me to use their office. Every time na mayroon akong guest na sometimes medyo puno yung cafe, especially Sunday. Puno yung cafe. So
Yeah.
I usually take them here. So far, pangatlo pa.
Okay.
Usually yung iba is dinadala ko sa cafe. Kay Cafe. Shout out to Kay Cafe. Usually do my podcast there. I did my podcast there with I think you know Ace, you know?
Yep. Siya actually ang kasama namin mamaya.
Oh, I see. Oh yeah. Say hi to him for me.
Yeah, I will.
And I usually do sometimes also when Bandarong is still at KM4.
Oh yeah, I remember actually.
Yeah,
I've seen you do the podcast there. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And ayun. So, yeah, kwentuhan lang.
Yeah.
And let's just before we start, from where is Sir Myrick?
I'm from Bacon, Benguet. Yeah.
Particularly sa
Lobo, Poblacion, Bacon, Benguet, one of our tourist spots right there in Bacon.
ano yung mga pwede nating makita sa Bacon ng mga pwede nating sabihin, pwedeng pasyalan nila?
Yeah. We actually already have established na tourist spots, mga mountains and waterfalls. Meron tayong Mount Kabunyan, Mount Tanglawan, and Mount Lubu kung saan ako galing, which is, we call them Bacon Trio.
Bacon Trial.
Yeah, and then we also have some waterfalls. We have Mangta Falls, Picaw Falls, Patan Falls, Tikip Falls, and may bago tayo malapit sa amin sa Lubu, which is Pongas Falls. Pwede siya puntahan this year actually kasi na-survey na ni Benguet Tourism.
Alright, so those ones are parang official na tourist
Yes.
spots of Bacon. And
Yeah.
it's just starting now or matagal?
Matagal na siya actually pero ano lang siya, parang re-establish siya after yung pandemic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Pandemic. Mount Kabunyan, I'm so interested with that.
Yeah.
Can you tell our listeners about the story of
Oh, Kabunyan?
Yeah.
So there's this famous na story which is about sino na? Nalilingak. Duligan.
Yeah.
If you've seen the works of one of our pioneers, Sir Sendong, yan, meron siyang song about that. Na there's this guy, si Duligan, is not actually from Bacon, but rather from, I think, Banao, Bauco.
Yeah, he's a
Somewhere,
right?
traveler, traveler from Bauco Mountain Province. Sabihin na natin Mountain Province. Somewhere right there. Kasi people, in the early days, they do barter or exchange.
Yeah.
So, upon they're gonna go in the lowlands, particularly La Union or Ilocos, to exchange for salt.
Yes.
So, one day, this guy, Duligan, is passing by through Bacon, and then right there at Mount Kabunyan. But then, hindi ko sure if he was tired or it just rained.
Yeah.
Pero then, he rested in this, we call it Leyang.
Yeah.
Parang ano lang siya, like a small cave.
Yes, a small crevice. So,
Small crevice. Yeah. Nagpahinga siya doon. And then, may sinasabi tayo sa Kangkanay na nauwat. Nauwat nan si Duligan. Ganun, like, he got hungry. And then, hindi ko din sure if wala ba talaga siyang baon or something happened. Naubusan. Ganun, kasi he's been traveling for days now. And then, so ayun, gutom siya. And then, this god who is residing right there at that mountain, this god is very kind na napansin niya na this guy, Duligan, is hungry. So, he offered magically, ganun yung, portrayal dun sa, ni Sir Sendong, sa movie and then sa song, na magically, nag-turn up yung food in front of Duligan. So, after thanking God Kabunyan, went right into eating, and yun, nabsog. He got full. And after that, while agpalpal pa, kakaw na tayo, ni Duligan, while he's, how do you translate that to English? Like, agpalpal pa.
Just having a break or having a rest.
Yeah, yeah, resting
I don't
after
even know
eating.
also. Yeah.
Resting after eating.
Yeah.
And then, napansin niya na yung utensils, actually, the plate and the pagsibuan, pagsabawan, is actually gold. So he was like, oh, I'm lucky today. And he put those on his sangi. Or what's the other term for
The
sangi?
woven backpack.
Yeah. Sangi or pasiking. Or pasiking, yeah. So he went with, basically he stole the golden plate from God Kabunyan, and then he ran away. But then, of course, Kabunyan is a god, so he was like angry at that person, Duligan, because after being kind to Duligan, Duligan has the guts to do that to a god. So, wadanan kanandaan intapil Kabunyan si Duligan sin layang.
Yeah.
Which means God Kabunyan like pasted,
Yeah.
glued Duligan on the surface of the rock.
I haven't said, but
Yeah.
does it really look like a human?
Back in the days when actually, when I was younger, when we go there, you can actually, mapapansin mo na talagang para siyang tao. You can distinguish na para siyang tao talaga. But nowadays, hindi na siya eh. Kasi,
I see.
Ano siya?
It's starting to be erased already.
it got weathered because, the weather and,
the environment
yeah.
is breaking up.
So that's the story. The
That's the story.
The moral of the story is,
Still,
yeah, that's it. One of the 10 Commandments.
I heard that when I was actually young. The story before it became a song.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Before it became a song, I heard it, and I was really interested in seeing it. Until now, I haven't been there. Anyway, so that's the story of Kabunyan. And why was it named Kabunyan? Was it because it was believed is the house of the gods? Or?
Yeah. So we have Mount Pulag, right? Which
Mount
is
Pulag, yeah.
the playground of the gods.
Playgrounds.
But there is actually a single powerful god for the Igorots, or for the what do you call this? Settlers of the mountains, which is Kabunyan.
Kabunyan, yes.
So it is believed that God Kabunyan is staying particularly on that mountain. That's why they named it Mount Kabunyan.
Mount Kabunyan. I see.
Yeah.
And you stayed there. You grew up in Bacon.
Yeah.
And you had your elementary and high school days there.
Yes, until junior high school.
Junior high school.
Yep.
Memories of, because I want to share this one to people who are living in the urban area on the plight of pupils in, I just don't know if you're one of the generations who experience, because during our time, the way we go to school is we have to walk for 1.5 hours. So do we have the same experience?
Actually, we experienced those.
Yeah.
When I was in elementary, it's much better because our house is near the school. But when we already are studying for high school, the secondary, we need to walk like an hour and 30 minutes going down the mountain to the school. It's
not a road, right? It's like a
there's a road, but if you walk through the road, then it would take you longer, like another hour more.
There are shortcuts.
Yeah, shortcuts. Like you'd go through vegetable terraces, and then after that some road, and then rice terraces.
Now take note. School days, for those who are listening. School days here in the Philippines is around 200 days, 180 days. And in those 180 days, there are 90 days which are rainy.
Yep.
And that's how I think we value education because it doesn't really matter. We have to go to
Yeah.
school whether it's raining or not. Unlike this generation, wherein nag-harvest lang ka, tagdamagdan, kapay adda klase, nyamot ni Mayor, nagsustud.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, for the elementary days, we always say that those days are like the time where we are being molded into something.
Mm-hmm.
And then there are influences in our lives
Yeah.
that, let's say, molded us into what we are today. Sino yung mga parang influences in your life during the elementary days? Let's say, yung mga teachers mo na parang memorable sa'yo. Whether binaut na ka ti permi or...
When it comes to like things that molded me, I think ano siya, I developed more when I was out of school already. Yeah,
Oh, I
because
see.
I was a real introvert when I was younger. So I think yung personality ko right now hasn't been molded yet.
During those times,
During those
you're really introvert.
yeah. I think
parang hindi ko nakikita yun.
because actually after the pandemic, when the pandemic happened, that's
Right.
I think that's like I would say that's the time I really got molded into what I am right now.
Parang
'Cause-
that's the beginning.
yeah, because that time I was already out of my academic era, so
So you graduated college during those times? or-
supposedly,
supposedly.
but then the pandemic came, so and then that changed everything.
change everything.
Yeah, like kung ano yung pinagbibisihan, ano yung target ko for my future
Yeah.
has changed because of pandemic. I was just too focused on my academics, I think. When you ask that question, parang wala akong may sasagot. Like,
The most memorable thing that, let's just go to the junior high. Back in the days when there was no junior high school, I don't know when. Back in our day, first year, second year, third year, fourth year.
actually, I was one of the first generation of K to 12. So I've seen
Yeah, you've seen that.
the first year until fourth year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what was your memorable days in those days, junior high?
Memorable days.
Yeah.
I think the memorable days would be like us traveling back here in La Trinidad for competitions.
Competitions.
Because those are the only different times. Because most of the time you would be at school in Bacon, you would be like, yeah.
Competitions. What competitions are those? Did you join sports?
A lot of competitions like mass athletics, what they call those, like for science,
Science.
those
Okay.
things,
So
art.
you're one of the bright students.
Kinda. I was. Yeah.
You were. And then you went to college.
Yes.
What course did you try to take?
I actually took information technology.
Information. So you were very well versed with this kind of things.
Kinda.
Yeah.
But actually my course is web and mobile application development.
So it's like it's a programming language.
Yep, programming.
Yeah. So you're well versed with Python,
Yeah.
Java.
Yeah, I'm more versed with Java because that's our starting language.
Your starting language.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And I'm also I do that, but I keep on forgetting things now.
Yeah.
It's really difficult to
Yeah.
learn a new language
Exactly.
that
Yeah.
only machine can understand.
Exactly.
And fellow programmer can understand. So
Yeah, and then you need to like practice it every day. You need
Yeah.
to use it every day so that
or
you
you'll
won't
forget it.
Yeah.
Why did you choose that kind of course?
I think since our generation, like I'm in between two generations, but then so I got influenced by the millennials who developed WW.
Yeah.
That's three W's.
Yeah.
And then the generation who uses what they developed. So I was more into like how things work rather than how can I use those
Can
things.
you use this? So
Yeah.
you love to tinker on how it was
Exactly.
developed.
Yeah.
Oh, do you have any projects that you developed already na parang working na siya?
Pandemic let's just like wrecked everything, like,
Yeah.
because we're actually already on that stage, like developing our own application and website, but then pandemic.
And then, did you go through the online? I want to ask you how that happens, or how that goes. Yung online classes on college.
Oh yeah, I actually did try one semester and then I stopped because I can't catch up, because during the pandemic I was in Bacon. So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
much more difficult to find signal.
For those who are listening and watching,
Yeah.
the area of Bacon.
Yeah,
I don't know how many cell sites are there now. How many?
there's no cell site there.
Until now.
There was in Sinakbat. I think it's not working, but we're relying on the cell site from Madayman.
Chipumat.
Yes.
Oh my God! So you have to go through an area.
Yeah, a mountain. You need to climb a mountain.
I see. So you
A whole mountain.
you cannot do that every day.
Exactly.
So, oh my God.
And then, with lack of resources, you need some battery or like
Oh, yeah.
power banks. And I think during our generation, power banks are very scarce. You can't find power banks that easily. Unlike nowadays.
It's everywhere. Power banks, and what else are there? Wireless power
Exactly.
banks. It's everywhere.
And as an IT student, it's not easy to like program on your phone. There's applications where you can program on your phone, but it's much easier on PC.
It's a bigger-
then you
bigger
can
screen, right?
you can bring your PC up there in the
Yeah.
mountain. So yeah, that's one of the reasons I stopped.
So you stopped during the pandemic. Are you having it now? Are you continuing
No.
it right now? Also change of
Yeah,
priorities, right? Oh, I see.
yeah.
Now, I want to ask you. So I'm trying to go through the timeline of of your life. How did blogging come in your life?
Vlogging.
Yeah.
Actually,
It's your generation. It's the thing.
Yeah.
It's your generation's the thing. So it would be like, for me, it would be awkward for me. But there are a lot of even older people doing vlogs. But in my personal opinion, I cannot do it. I cannot
Yeah,
do it.
right.
I would rather do this one because anyway, when we meet people, we just tell stories, and my idea is that why not record those conversations that we're having with people, put it as a podcast.
That actually works well. Podcasts are one of the booming content format nowadays. So yeah,
Nowadays, because
Yeah.
I think people are also getting tired on the the content
generic content.
that they want to find, but
Something deeper.
something deeper. And they want to listen to conversations, maybe
Exactly.
something
It's-
like that.
It's more on the engaging side kasi na ano na siya.
But then the maturity still of viewers dito is parang malayo pa. I think it would take years before.
Yeah, it's just nasa ano lang yan.
Yeah.
Just continuing.
Yeah, so the consistency is right.
Yeah.
I've been doing this actually since 2015. The consistency is the thing that
Yeah.
hindered me, because when I moved back to Mankayan, I stopped it. Like totally stopped it.
Oh, okay.
Totally stopped it.
Yeah.
And then pandemic came. Why not do it again? So going back to you, what made you choose vlogging? Or why vlogging?
Oh. Actually, I did not choose vlogging or something. It's just that I did not actually start from vlogging. I started with my digital arts.
Digital arts.
Yeah.
Oh, so you can do like drawings
Yeah.
digitally.
Yeah, that's where I started
Have
actually.
you seen the works of Tor Sagat?
Actually, I'm
yeah.
a big fan of Sir Tor Saguibal.
Yeah.
Actually, some of his projects that are supposed to be pitched to him, but he's too busy to do. it actually went to me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So I was like,
Yeah.
whoa, that's actually awesome. This is supposed to be Sir Thor's work. Like, oh,
Oh, so you've got a lot of projects lined up now.
back then.
Back then. Yeah. So you started as a digital artist,
Yeah.
and then what happened after that?
After having, trying yung digital arts as a content online, so I made friends, so I meet a lot of people, and na-establish ko na din yung page ko as an art page.
Yeah.
And then after that, the music scene knocked through Ate Miranda.
Also, mas nauna pa yung music before the world.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I
I
was,
see.
yes, I was on the music scene way back 2022. That's when I started my music journey with this radio station. So we were like
You
doing
can name the radio station. What's the
99.9
99.9 country.
with a former DJ, my Ate Miranda Woods.
Oh.
Yeah, so she was like one of my, we can say, mentors.
Mentor.
And like she really pushed me on the music scene, and that's how I started with music. And then opportunities came, and I joined some other competitions. We joined some concert for cause. I met some musicians, established musicians. Then we tried writing songs. We tried producing them and releasing them. And it's up to now, it's working well.
I saw your song.
Yeah.
What song did you upload on Spotify?
Angay.
Angay.
Yes.
Did you write that song?
Yes.
What's your process in? Let me search for that one. What's your process in writing song?
Writing songs.
Yeah.
So usually when I write songs,
This one, right?
yeah.
So you wrote the music for it?
No. Actually, the arrangement is purely Kuya Waldo.
Waldo.
Walisa?
Listen. Oh, sige. Ito yung ano eh. This one is the I think the market or the platform that our established musicians don't use. Spotify.
Yeah. Even my uncle doesn't use that.
Oh.
Uncle Aladdin, Pagayan.
Oh, this is your uncle.
Yeah.
Yeah. They should use this.
I am actually suggesting them using it, but then they're telling me they don't. Example, Uncle Aladdin, he tells me that he doesn't have time. And sabi nga niya minsan sabi namin, i-release mo it. Sin YouTube, uray what in YouTube. Tanduin mo ka.
YouTube music. You can use it.
Yeah.
Music.
It was like it's easier to release singular platforms, not just not the way other people do it na distributor para lahat ng platform. But then you can actually do it per platform. That's why I'm suggesting. But then si Uncle Gamin ko na. Ang paisa. Di balitan mo sin-support talata di pagawat waday man ganun siya. So I was like,
but then
so I was like, Uncle, it's not a matter of people supporting you or that stuff, but it's a matter of your right as a content creator, because that content is supposed to be yours, but then people are ano na sila monetize na yung ibang channels.
The one who uploaded this, so user ng dagang that is only a cover. It's actually, you can see it's already monetized.
Yeah.
So hindi ko alam kay Aladdin kung
ang talagang nagpasikat sa Suyusoy is yung Art of Lakandula from Manong Mosi. And I understand that because Uncle Aladdin is friends with Kuya Mosi. That's how Suyusoy Didagam actually flourished as one of the greatest na local songs natin. But then, yung part na ano na siya, pinagkakaanuhan na for me, it's already been taken advantage of by other people.
Yeah, we have the same view actually.
Like, sabi ko tito na dapat ket din right mo ladta tan nukam nga ron
At least may siya.
Exactly. I was like, yung reply na sa akin, so I was like, he's not worried about stuff like copyright, stuff like stealing his own songs. So I was like,
But there will come a time that you will
yeah,
regret
exactly.
that for sure.
That's why I'm showing him like how the trade works, so that at times, kasi it's already been recorded. So usually the game is already been recorded. It's just that he's not releasing it yet
Oh,
online.
so you gotta claim it. Parang
Yeah.
sayang eh. Sayang.
Exactly.
And I don't know if maybe yung writing prowess na to do songs, musics, lyrics nowadays is good. Parang flowing na eh. That's why he's not really worried. But there will come a time na magdadry.
Yes,
For
yes,
sure.
yes.
Magdadry, and he would need that in the future.
Yeah.
It's not about the money, but it's the acknowledgement
Yeah,
that
that's what I'm saying.
it
Like,
came from him.
it's
Yeah.
his content.
Right. Yes.
Yeah,
It's your creation. Parang it's your daughter, it's your son. Parang
exactly.
ganun, yeah. So your process of writing songs, but you said the yung guy it was arranged. Right?
Yeah,
Yung,
yeah.
Pero the lyrics came from
Yeah, and the tune.
the tune.
Yeah.
Also the tune came from you. So how do you do that? I always ask this to musicians. What is your writing process? How do you start with the tune first, the melody, or do you start with the lyrics?
For me, I actually do it like sabay. Pinagsasabay ko siya ginagawa.
Oh.
Because when I do things, actually, I need to see the final output already. Like in my arts, I need to have a concrete output when I start the art. So,
So how do you do that?
example, like in my art, like when I conceptualize, I need to know where my objects are going, where my colors are going. Kailangan correct agad yung anatomy niya before I start finalizing it.
So you would sketch it first, or
Yeah, like my sketch should be
I
should
thought-
be right anatomy like that. So that's why my art creation is very hard. My mentors are always telling me na pinapahirapan ko daw sarili ko when I make art. And that translated to my music
Music.
making na alam ko dapat kung anong tune agad nung words. That's why it's either I put the words and then I put the tune already, and then I move to the next one.
So you're like writing it while playing the piano or guitar.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, na actually is mas nahihirapan ka doon sa ganun actually. Pero, I don't know, that's how I write those words. And then, I need to be in a state na wala akong inisip na iba. Na I'm not mentally challenged or something na para smooth lang yung paggawa.
So no coffee.
Yeah, no coffee. Definitely no coffee. Kasi if you...
2x2. Sorry.
No, actually, wala.
You don't do that.
Yeah.
I thought you're yes.
Mas tawag dito. I need my mind clear para
I'm one of those. Edgar Allan Poe style.
Oh yeah, Edgar Allan Poe, yeah.
We really need we really need the spirit.
But
to guide us.
I like Edgar Allan Poe's.
Yeah. But you can see the pain.
Yeah.
You can see the pain in all the writings. that he made.
Exactly.
So
You can feel what he's feeling
Yeah.
back then.
So I don't know, maybe that's the alcohol talking.
Maybe.
But mahirap din yun, ah. So you play. But actually, I do also write songs, but and I do the same. I play the guitar and then you try to write.
Yeah.
But do you finish that in one setting or in one sitting?
No, actually. Because if the feeling right there na gusto ko isulat,
Oh.
so I was like trying to write this feeling, and then after like writing some words or some sense a verse, and then the feeling disappears, I need to find that feeling again to
So you
continue.
gotta stop.
So I need to stop writing first.
How many songs did you publish already?
One actually.
One.
Just one. But I actually have a lot of songs already on TikTok na gusto timan ng mga followers ko. So I was like, sabi nila na i-release ko daw, pero I'm sorry, but
So
it's actually hard to do that.
You publish a part of it in TikTok.
Yeah.
You do not publish the whole.
Yeah.
Una, sayang. But with your permission, I would like to play this one on our program on Sunday.
Yeah.
Actually, with you, yung mga songs ninyo with Jaden. Sakpa, I don't know. Okay.
I know
Yeah.
Jaden.
Yun yung mga inaano ko na.
Supposedly, nasabihan ako na to contact Z Radio if ever I release my song, pero I did not have time to contact it.
Oh,
And yeah,
we'll try to.
and IFM actually. Yeah, because I have friends there.
Yes.
Pero wala lang ako time mag-contact sa kanila.
That's how you, that's how we will dedicate kasi ito yung mga iwanas. Though actually, the democratization of media now, ang dali-daling, ang dali-daling mag-publish.
It's easier. Yeah.
Your music, unlike before na talagang, yung narinig ko yung mga composers, apan kami EJFM.
Yes.
And kapag hindi ka gusto ng DJ, wala. But now it's easier. And yung mga team ng songs mo, let's go back there. Ano yung parang mga team na, yung mga sinusulat mo na?
Most of mga kanta na nilalabas ko sa TikTok na sinasabi ko is mga broken-hearted songs. Kasi pag kasi algorithm speaking, yun talaga yung gusto ng followers ko. That's why
So you're looking at the algorithm.
Yeah, so I'm giving them what they want for now.
Yeah.
But I actually have songs na mostly nung mga unang kino-compose ko actually is more on the like country inspired yung songs ko, like about this life in the farm and a simple life on the road. Like I also have songs for like folk songs inspired by folk songs like Cordillera, songs for Cordillera, for the environment. Well, I haven't released those, but I have some songs like that.
I see. But yung tungkol sa algorithm.
Yeah.
That people like yung broken-hearted songs. If you observe our old songs, di ba puro ganun din ang Batawa.
Exactly.
I think even there are a lot of them. Puro ganun ang team. I don't know. Parang
Sir Brian Aliping. Like Sigaam nan si Bulgang galong.
Yeah, exactly that one.
Like I was like, this is a very old song, a very old person. I was like, they already have this kind of songs.
So you can observe that the theme of this song na pumapatok ever since.
Yeah.
Pare-parehas yung theme.
Yeah.
So ibig sabihin nun, maraming nababasted na mga igurot. Maraming broken-hearted.
Maybe. I don't know.
because they like those kinds of songs. They can relate to the emotion.
I think so.
So, I don't know. Pero, statistics would say naman na marami ding baak.
Actually, yeah.
So, like, maybe that's one of the reasons why.
Maybe.
And then vlogging came in.
Yeah. So, during the pandemic, a lot of people here in the Cordilleras too started making content,
Making content, yeah.
Yeah, and so I was on my phone and then I saw these two guys. These two guys are making these videos like, ano lang siya, simple lang na videos, short videos, na may mga hugot, may ganyan-ganyan.
Mga umuso nun.
May mga hugot minsan, may mga green jokes minsan, may mga ganyan minsan. Then I found that I like that kind of content too. So I was like, I follow them. That's actually Manong Kaykay and Manong Vlad. Kyle Jantultog and Vladimir Bulaglag. Pagil.
To you guys.
Yeah. Those guys actually like introduced me to that format of content creation. So I was like, okay. And then now I'm friends with them actually. We're actually on the music scene right now together with them. And after nun, pag sa vlogging kasi ano siya medyo limited ako sa vlogging kasi supposedly vlogging for me is like logging what you did that day.
Yeah, that is actually
that's the translation.
That's exact definition.
Yeah.
Everybody now posts their video vlogs.
Yeah, so I was like, that's not even a vlog.
Yeah, it's not a vlog.
How is that a vlog? So I was like, my vlogs are like, I technically just started like this January with the vlogging. Cause my videos, you can say it is vlog by definition nowadays, but my videos are more on like videography.
Oh, I see.
So I capture what I see, then I put I edit the video, I add some music, I add some words,
You put some narrations.
yeah. So I would call that videography.
Yeah. So it's like a video content
Yeah.
in general.
Filmography. Like, ayun, yung mga ano ko. Like, if my friends release some songs, actually, Sidong, you know Sidong?
Sidong of what's the name of the guy? Edmond.
Yeah, that's one of my friends actually. So when that video, that song was not released yet, they just like teased 30 seconds of it. I was like, bro, I heard the teaser and it's very good. So I pitched a video for a music video.
Oh.
But then it's actually sponsored pala and for a movie. That's why my pitch was like, oh, sayang, sabi niya. So I was like, so that's what I do. Usually do na when I find this local song na gusto ko, I would like to translate the song naman sa anong parang na-feel ko from the song. So,
through visuals.
yeah, something like that.
Oh, that's kind of good.
Yeah.
So those are the first contents that you created.
Yeah.
And
Short video.
what was the first na parang sumikat na pumatok?
For those na mga content.
I think all of those, right?
some of those videos did I did one with her, the Sidong one.
Yeah.
I did one with my other friend for Sangbala or by Manong Arnold. Yun ang talagang sa YouTube. Kaso I actually deleted that because it got shite.
By the owner?
No, by YouTube.
By YouTube.
Yeah. It's hindi siya copyrighted. That's why I asked Kuya kung pwede ko siya gawan. So he said yes, so I made one. Pero it got struck by YouTube.
Yeah.
Yung pag sa content na ganun sa TikTok talaga siya magte-trending.
Yeah, TikTok. Yeah. Especially nowadays, yung mga generations
Yeah.
are into.
Tas mga partly vlogging na content ko is with Frejan Jack Sparrow.
Frejan. Oh,
Jack Sparrow.
Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
Nasabi mo na pag hinahanap ko pa sa isip.
John Sparrow TV. So I was like, when he started with the cosplaying or the impression of Jack Sparrow, I was always with him because siya siya yung mango nga talaga ni Frejan.
Oh.
Siya yung mango so nga masapal i-push mo lang basit tapno aramidin na day ko na. And it's good na finally he can go out alone
On his own.
Yeah. So I was there with him like kaya't mo bro kasi aramidan ta de video ay mabainak mo ganun pa siya nung minsan sige lang just be in your element no sumanib ni Jack Sparrow ako nam sige tapno ka and yun mga unang vlogs ko na trending talaga na
so you're the one doing parang ikaw lang nagda-direct and everything
like do this do that ganun noon pero ngayon kaya din so I was like good, you're doing good.
So mas nauna kang lumabas sa shell mo kaysa siya.
Yeah. Kinda. Yeah.
I see. What parang pushed you?
Kasi kasama ko din sila actually sa music. Yeah.
What parang pushed you? Is the music the one that made you change your behavior entirely or?
Yeah, actually.
The music.
Kasi sa music scene kasi
medyo pumuskultero pero pa man niya.
Actually kasi you're performing in front
of the crowd.
like and everyone would be looking at you.
What was the feeling of the first time? I know you're an intro. Parang ganun din ang ko nung una. And I have a brother who's until now talagang ganun. What was the feeling of the first time na talaga bang ano ba yung feeling? Hindi ko rin maintindihan Berang
siya like you unstoppable shaking. Yun ang first na mararamdaman mo.
You can really stop that.
Yeah.
Kahit na
unstoppable yun.
Like na mag-change ka ng iniisip.
Like, siya? Pag itataas mo yung paa mo, mag-shake yan. Kaya kailangan nakalapat yan sa ground. Tapos, yung stomach mo talaga babaliktad din, upsets. Babaliktad talaga yan. Like, hindi mo alam kung gutom ka or busog ka or yun yung mga feeling. And then, when it comes to the voice, hindi mo siya ma-use, ma-maximize yung boses mo.
That's how.
Yeah, like, Tapos yung eyes mo talaga, hindi mo alam kung saan ka titingin.
Paano mo nabago yun? As I always tell my students, look at yung kakilala mo. Doon ka lang mag-focus. Huwag mong tingnan yung iba. And if you want to look at the people, do not look at them in the eye, look at them here. Dito mo lang sila tingnan. Sa ulo. It would look like you're looking at their eyes, but actually you're looking at their head. Yun ang lagi kong sinasabi sa kanila. And pag talagang di mo na kaya, you focus on one person na kilala mo. Siya ang parang kinakausap mo. Don't mind the other people.
Singing ba or
Yeah, in general. In speaking,
general,
in general.
being a crowd?
Standing, speaking.
Actually, I was a Toastmaster too. So if you're like speaking in front of a crowd, it's much better to like not look directly on their eyes. Like, kasi
That will get you. That will get
exactly. Pag Toastmaster kasi, it's better to, if you're like directing this message to the crowd, it's better to look at them too.
Yeah.
But then if you look at that one person, you don't look them in the eye, you try to look at their forehead.
Yes,
Like,
exactly. Oh, here.
Exactly. Yeah, right there. Don't look straight in the eyes. Like, yeah, yun yung mga technique pag when speaking. Kasi yun ang...
Would it translate to singing?
Yeah, that will actually translate to singing. Tapos, sa ano naman namin, sa setup namin when it comes to singing, it's more on like not looking at them talaga. Like faking looking at them.
Faking looking.
Like, if, kung kaya nilang kontrolin yung peripheral vision nila, you focus on your peripheral vision. Like, you're looking at them, but you're actually focusing sa side, peripheral vision.
Yeah.
That's,
parang na-blur na dito sa
Exactly.
But you're actually parang nakatingin ka doon. Oh, right.
At saka, as a performer, you're allowed to close your eyes. So, at times na may feelings yung song, you can close your eyes.
You can close your eyes.
Na parang feel na feel mo yung song, pero
And actually, you don't need to look at them all the time, right?
As a performer yun eh.
You're performing.
It's different kasi sa Toastmaster kasi you need to look at the people talaga.
Exactly.
Pero pag performer ka, you have more freedom. Kaya yun yung mga ibang techniques for developing that. Pero meron pa rin yung nervous, di ba? So when it comes to the nervous, it's about consistency din.
Going back to you, how did you start to manage those ones?
I think it's just that I joined a lot of competitions. I just joined.
So,
And then I met a lot of people na magsasabi din naman sa'yo na, uy, good. Next time, ganito yung gawin mo. Don't take those as negatively kasi compliment yan.
yes.
Like, you did good and you can improve more. And at times, when it comes to competitions, when it comes to singing, you, kahit gano'ng kagaling dyan, you still have something na you need to improve.
Yes,
Kaya,
just look how far you come from, you know? Because you said that you're an introvert when you were young.
yeah.
You performed in music Toastmaster at the same time. You're standing in front of the crowd now.
Yeah.
So that's how far you came from because of just doing it.
Yeah.
Listening to advices of people.
Yeah, and then, para sa sarili mo, have fun lang. Yun lang talaga. It's about having fun.
Having
like,
fun.
like being in the moment na, if you're performing, example, like you're on a stage, like they invited you to perform for like, concert for a cause. So, it's for a cause. Enjoy mo lang. Or for a concert, ganun. Or Adibay, yung mga nagko-compete sa Adibay. Like, think of the festivity na happening, like, it needs to be fun. Okay, have fun. Ganun lang yun. Para,
pushing yourself actually to do those things. It's part of self-improvement.
Exactly.
And, but what's is amazing lang to see because of these technologies, the changes in the technology, there are some people who change their personality and then they become well known, just like you in this kinds of scene. Like, I don't know, that's amazing.
I have this kuya na talagang when it comes to because of technology, iba siya.
Oh,
Kuya Tobias, Gorgeous George.
Oh, yeah.
He's very different.
What was his real name? I know him as that Don Pipita.
Basta Sir Tobias.
Sir Tobias, yeah.
He's very different. Like shy mango talaga. He is a real shy mango. But when you watch him on his videos,
you cannot see it.
yeah. So I was like, when I first met him like in person, I was like, wait, this is Pipita? Oh, like, I'm expecting like, ooh, ganun.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, okay, I actually get that. Like,
So you're in your elements when there's a camera in front of you.
yeah.
All of you do, maybe. Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah, yeah.
I was actually surprised to hear that because the videos are and but that is where those kinds of people are the people who you can get those wittiest idea actually. Those who think so deep that they just want themselves.
Yeah.
They would just want to be alone. They actually think so deep that when they bring it out, it's either it's too funny or it's something that you will remember for the rest of your life. That is why magaganda yung mga content.
Sabi ko ngayon, very organized na talaga yung content creation ni kaya Pipita. Like,
I just don't understand what happened to his pages because he had a lot of page. I don't know.
He tried separating yung personalities niya para yung content niya.
I see. Para
Para tawag dito.
Iba-iba, no?
Yeah. Para yung content niya is maging niche talaga sa isang page. That's why Pipita is different. What's the other one? Yung lalaki, nakalimutan ko na.
And then ngayon yung kanyang a better half.
Yeah.
Yun na yung kanilang pinakot. Maganda naman.
Ate Dashang is very supportive.
Your choice of medium. I mean language. What made you do English?
English?
For sure, maraming magbabash sa'yo.
I don't know. Hindi ko sure. Babash niyo ba ako pag nag-English?
But Filipino style.
Oh.
Yeah, because I saw it in one of Freddy's.
Yeah.
Di ka kitingag kan kana, di ka kitinga ilukan, English ka pala.
If I make those kinds of contents like a Freddy's, they might do that. But actually, my community kasi back then we call them introverts too.
Yeah.
Otakus. So the community generally speaks in English. That's why.
Oh yeah. You're one of those.
Exactly.
And I
cosplay too, so yeah.
You cosplay too.
Yeah.
Who are the first? You are into cosplay. Who are the first Igorots here in Baguio who did cosplay? Are you the guys? Are you the ones?
The very first?
Yeah.
No.
Because
But we might be the first after pandemic. But we're not the first to do cosplay.
You're not the first Igorots to do cosplay.
Yeah.
But maybe after pandemic.
Yeah, we're the first. We might be the first.
And you might be the first that got so popular. Especially the guy.
Not on my cosplay though.
The Jack Sparrow.
Jack Sparrow, yeah.
Got so popular because of that. And who's the guy again?
Kay Randy? John Wick?
Yeah, that guy.
Kay Randy, yeah.
Sir Randy. Yeah, shout out to you, Mr. John Wick. And I think he had a part in Incognito.
Incognito, yeah. That's why I was actually talking with them if I can like do vlogs on behind the scenes of. But I think the higher ups did not allow it. So yeah.
So what you do is you join the other creators and do vlogs about them also. There was this award that you received one time from the provincial capital government. Yeah. What was that award all about?
Which one?
Oh, you got a lot. Oh yeah, can you explain the two?
Yeah, nominations.
Nominations.
Just nominations actually. The first one is we can call it I forget the award talaga pero it's rising Cordilleran identities. Just like identities na mas nakikilala dito. I was actually nominated with Ate Maya. Dr. Maya, the dentist. You know?
We had her last Sunday. For twice already. We had her on C Radio. Actually.
I remember now. Yeah, she was.
And actually, I had her on the podcast also. The thing is, it was just like what like I said, I've been doing this for 10 years since 2015. I always do some shits that professionals would be mad about if it happens. So we were talking So all I know is that because I'm looking at the green thing right there, and it's sticking up and down, so that means that the audio is good.
Yeah.
But apparently, it's not the mic's audio. It is actually this mic here.
Oh.
So the audio of the podcast is crappy. And actually, it's a very good podcast, but the audio podcast is all about audio, and
Yeah.
it's crap. But I apologize to Doc Maya for that. Perhaps we can do it again one
I was
time.
actually with her
Yeah.
kahapon. We went to Tuba.
Yeah, for she already announced it one of the program last time.
Yes. Yeah.
So both of you got the award.
Yeah, like you can call it
I think you
personalities.
created something. She said you created something about a video about
Yeah.
the Igrots. Oh.
And more on this part of like how well known we are right now, like rising, because she's more known as one of the singing doctors. And I was,
Singing doctor.
and I was like one of the more of the youth advocates. And that part of like being a personality or being a rising, and then it's more on ganun, like promoting ng yung identity natin as Igorots while yung talent, using the talent.
You're so popular right now. You're one of the popular vloggers.
No.
You are.
Popular actually.
Anyway, you have this follower. Let's just say you have a lot of followers, and how can I put this one? Let's just say we are in a square. You're holding a bigger mic than everyone else. So when you speak, your voice is louder than anyone else. Did you or do you have a plan to use this voice to like endorse politicians or?
We were actually on that very topic a while ago.
Yeah. Are you gonna?
I wouldn't actually, because there's this issue about one of my groups. Those people we've been talking about.
Yeah.
They're on this single party list, and then we went to this concert for a cause, and then people have seen me with them, and then the people will be like, "Uy, di ba? In-endorse mo mat lang dito yung nga party list." Kunada kanyat. So I was like, "Ay, hindi po, sila lang po." So I was like, I don't want to use my name to promote anybody. Because for me, on my principle, to be an influencer, you need to be neutral. To call yourself someone na magiging, parang pagbasaran tita do mga tao, masapol nga, you don't have any controlling power behind you. Kasi,
But you can still influence.
you can still, of course. Pero on my principle, it's, sometimes, it goes against trust.
Exactly. Yeah.
Kasi,
I have the same view on that one.
so I was like, when that mga friends ko na gano'n na lahat sila, pati tito ko, si Tito Ladi. Lahat sila, actually, yung mga videos nila na may
alam na nila yun. Stickers.
I was actually talking with Ace about that.
What is
And
that?
he was actually against it.
I was actually against it
so I was
too.
like, right? I was like, I want to rant about that, but
it's personal differences.
Yeah.
Maybe people need money.
Yeah.
And because I was actually observing that that certain that party list thing. So I have some reservations as to why I would not vote for them. But that's for me.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to influence
that's
those
the
who are
personal
listening.
basis.
That's my personal view. Why I would not. But I also have this. Actually, there's a point there that they said that why not have two representative that came from the Cordilleras or an Igorot representative. So we can at least have two, because we have our congressman whoever is gonna win, and then another party list representative. But I still have I have these reservations because of things that I would not like to share here. And then with regards to the vloggers, you already have made like yourself known to be someone who is being paid to promote something. You made it that way, and
Yeah, that's one. Exactly, that's one.
though, well, it's like again I said, it's personal preferences, and at least we have same view on this thing that we have to be. You are carrying something. Once you are an influencer, you are carrying a bigger responsibility. Once you are the one holding a bigger microphone in a square, you have the responsibility to be mindful of what you're going to say, right? Because everybody will hear it. But anyway, like I said, personal differences.
Okay. Yeah.
There's a lot of them. I saw a lot of them. And, some of them are our friends.
Yeah, exactly. That's why we actually have this competition happening right now. Like
Are they the
for
ones who sponsored it?
Huh?
Are they the ones who sponsored it?
no, it's a different
Oh, different one.
yung congressman and stuff.
Oh.
The one of the
Oh.
ngayong congressman. This singing competition. So I was like reading all the released statements from that page. Every parang almost contract like siya. And I was like reading through them, and wala namang siyang sinabi na we're supposed to be promoting the guy or promoting this, that.
So at least it's solely focused on the competition, like
Supposedly, when I read that, so I joined. But when the competition came,
it's unstoppable. You cannot stop it because it's the system.
yeah, so that's why they had this like interview after the elimination like auditions. So like, anong gusto mong sabihin kay ano? Oh no, no, I wouldn't do the interview. No, and my friend who got interviewed like that was like, oh, pinikula to na dito ang baga ko na. So I was like, diba?
Yeah.
And
For those who are listening, at least it's coming out here that this is your view, and yeah, I admire that.
yeah, I was like, you should have told us firsthand that things like that would happen, because we need anong tawag dito? What if what if yung mga join sa inyo ayaw nila? Ganun.
Tama.
So, and then inuulit-ulit kasi nila is na kayo nga yus tayo tata ado ti talent yo ti kaya tayo kot i-promote tayo data talent yo nga ipaam mo tayo nga adda kayo nga talentado nga kastoy and then that changes already when they do that. It's about that person already.
So you were like baited joining because
Exactly.
of talent.
Pero sabi ng mga jokingly, sabi ng mga kasama ko, tartikiwat kit di ko na.
So meron din
Sabi ng mga kaibigan ko, like, Benguet, kung kunaklan na nila at katawa kami nga, tartikiwat kit di ko na nakit di.
Tiba-tiba kayo
At tawa na lang kami.
Oh,
That's why, basta ganun talaga.
anyway, like what I was saying on the yung program ni Apo Tindawan sa RPN. Agbuya kayo man, nagdunod tayo. RPN every Saturday 6 to 7 p.m. Duyo ya akbot. Sir Agustin Dawan is teacher din dito sa Lubas. And we must try to find good in every situation, no matter how bad it is. We should always find good thing that we can get from it. So at least the good thing that we can get from that is the promotion of talents here in Benguet. Those are that's one of the good things that we can get from that. And the 30K.
30K. Guys, 30K.
Anyway, do you see yourself in the future, say 10 years from now?
10 years.
Do you see yourself joining the field of politics with the name that you have right now?
No.
No. So
Politics is like one of the things that I always separate myself from. I don't want to be near politics. I don't want to be near someone who's doing politics, because ano siya ano lang siya, it just goes away from my idea of good life.
Yeah.
My idea of good life is just living that moment, like doing with whatever you can for yourself
Yeah.
and for your loved ones na ano lang. Because I was born and raised sa Bacon eh. And most of our lives na kami lang eh.
Oh, yeah. Walang politician.
Hindi mo mararamdaman ang politika doon. And
because you carry your own self,
yes,
right?
yes. We've developed well enough without their help. Na ang buhay namin, we made it better without their help. My dad created our house alone.
Yeah. Wala namang
We
politician.
paved the road.
Yeah.
Kami lang.
Wala namang akap. Yeah. Walang tupad. Wala.
We're supposed to be one of the members of 4-piece, pero mas pinili nilang mas mayaman. I was like,
Yung 4-piece nila is yung dalawang truck.
no, di ba? Yung things like that na very minimal na mga yung ang laki ng budget natin for agriculture eh.
It would make you really, really be disappointed with the leadership of this government. Yeah, talking about agriculture.
Yeah.
Just 2 weeks ago, they approved the importation of rice.
Yeah.
Cambodia is later than us in development because of the war of Pol Pot. Is
Exactly.
now offering help.
Yeah. We're supposed to be number 1 here in Southeast Asia.
So,
and now, we're importing? Actually?
Yes.
No way!
We are an agricultural country.
Again?
Importing rice from another agricultural country. That is not
Bad already.
it's not the ideal.
Yeah, that's bad already. If we're importing,
Yeah.
when we're supposed to be number 1,
Not just rice, even
Exactly.
even vegetables.
oh, yeah, actually, yeah. That's been one of our problems as
yeah.
vegetable farmers.
So if you're the leader, how would you parang ang that's why I actually released the podcast talking about this thing. Politicians doesn't want us to get rich. Why? Because they always use their one during this season. I will be giving you money, I'll be giving you 5,000 pesos if you vote for me, things like that. Meron tayong akap, which is a band-aid solution for the problem of the country. Why not invest on the agriculture?
Exactly.
Why not invest on developing the middle class, yung social class? Why not
Exactly.
invest on developing our professionals na umaalis ng bansa?
Exactly.
It's very difficult to live in the
Like,
Philippines.
thinking about the problema natin sa vegetable, like, madali lang yan eh. They just need to create a system na magdi-deliver lang easily nung vegetable dun sa nangangailangan.
Yeah.
Kasi ang problema dyan, yung nasa sentro kasi, centralized sa kanila eh, yung deliveries ng vegetables eh.
So, like, for example, we have one center here. Sa kanila yung nagdi-deliver. So, hindi ba pwedeng si farmer?
Di ba?
Just,
Di ba agad ako?
yeah. You know it. You know it. You're in the farming area. Hindi ba pwedeng si farmer can just take his produce in a place that he wants. Say, for example, he wants to bring it to Lawag. Hindi ba pwedeng ganun?
Di ba? Like, as simple as that. Like,
Pero hindi yun ang nangyayari ngayon.
it's very centralized kasi.
Bakit?
Because the people in the center has the money, so they can use that money.
Yeah, because I
Saka
pwede kang ma-blacklist daw.
yes.
Tama yan?
Sila
Pwede kang
yung,
ma-blacklist pag nagsarili ka.
yes. Sila yung may power. Saka that's why I've heard that from my uncles, by the way.
Yeah. No, I heard it too. I heard it too. Wala kaming pinapatamaan, pero I heard it too.
Yeah.
There was actually this one guy who brought his produce to... Kasi malapit kami dun sa, Bakun, Ilocos, Dinerecho na kay Jay. And then nakontak ay sinilay doon, may manglako pa lang isang mulam si Samarno. May nagsabi naman ganun eh. So, totoo ba yan? Totoo ba yan? Sabi mo, well, allegedly, it's a story, allegedly, but we don't know.
Yeah.
We heard from the guy who heard it from another guy, but then that is this story. So those are one of the things na nagpapahirap sa farmers.
Exactly. Kasi, supposedly, we're supposed to be Cordillera Administrative Region. We're supposed to be, what do you call this? Tayo dapat ang nagsaset ng price eh.
Right. Right.
I was like, how does that work na sila nag-set ng price? That's our own produce.
We actually, I have a friend from Atok also. Di ka lang kung kinalala ni Ma'am, si Charles Datod. Shout out to you! Na nag-garden doon. Can I go to your podcast and talk about this? Send me an outline. It's all about agriculture. But then so happy na it came out during our conversation. So yeah, and I know that you're knowledgeable about this too.
Yeah.
So
Yes, I've experienced that na nag-api-apit ka, ipan mo dita trading post tapos awan gayam bayad na.
Yeah.
Na magkakautang ka pa sa expenses and sa krudo.
and explain to people please yung yung itinatapon. Why the farmers throw away the
Why do we
produce
throw away yung
pagbagsak na?
pagbagsak na? Of course, ano siya eh, saan mo naman ilalagay siya? Like, example,
hindi daw ipapamigay na lang.
Ipapamigay na lang. Example,
ibenta na lang ng 20
example,
pesos.
nagtanim kami sa bakod ng repolyo, no?
Yes.
So, like, nilagay mo na lahat ng pera mo doon, and then, comes harvest time, mababa yung presyo. Alam nga namang, gumastos ka pa for nothing. Kasi, first of all, gagastos ka sa harvesting yung mga, ore man, ibaga tayo nga, ada luyon nga, so, kung pakanamilan tama tayo, luyon mo.
Yes.
Then after that, good kung may sasakyan ka. Gas lang ang gagastusan mo. Paano kung wala kang sasakyan, gagastusan mo pa yung arkila ng sasakyan. Tapos pagdating mo pa ng trading post, yung kakainin mo doon, yung expenses mo doon sa gulay, wala nang babalik sa'yo.
Yeah.
Pero it's better to gawin na lang siyang pataba ulit sa lupa. Tapos sabi nila na ipapamigay daw, gagastos ka pa eh. Galing kang Bakon. Bakon is actually 4 to 5, 4 to 6 hours away from Baguio. Na even though gusto namin na yung time din na it would take dyan, it's better to use that to start again.
Yeah.
Na mag-garden na lang.
At saka kung gusto nyo makakuha ng libreng gulay, pumunta kayo dun.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You can, pwede naman po kayong pumunta sa amin. Hindi namin ipagdadamot yan eh.
Ang gusto kasi nila, door to door. Ibibigay mo naman ng libre, magbibiyahe ka pa.
If the government makes a move on that, pwede naman ganun eh.
Oh, yeah.
Like, wag nyong sa amin. Like, you have the government naman to na pwedeng
sila ang pumunta. And then,
kasi,
bilhin sa inyo.
Actually, the last time, hindi ko alam kung what date was that. Pero sa Benguet, actually, nung may mababa yung presyo, Benguet, the province of Benguet actually bought some of those vegetables na mababa, mababa yung presyo. Tapos, dinisplay nila dun sa may capital, and sino man yung gusto ng vegetable, pwede sila kumuha. That actually happened.
Ba't ngayon lang nangyayari yan?
Di ko alam. Hindi, matagal na yun.
Matagal na, akala ko dahil malapit na.
Hindi, matagal na yun. And actually, that's from the employees of Benguet.
No,
not
okay,
the people sitting, the employees in Benguet. Yeah.
What are the other programs na parang yung may nakakita kong about land bank ba yan? Yung parang mga programs na kapag bumagsak yung...
Hindi ko alam. Meron ba? Parang wala naman kami.
baka yung mga nakakaalam lang.
Yeah.
Pero yeah, for those who are listening, those are the plights of farmers here in our land, here in our province, Igorot Nation. Speaking of Igorot, you've saw their blood, right? You know Tumugaw. What can you say about that? What's your thoughts on this?
Ano siya? When it comes to content creation kasi, masyado kasing ang tawag dito, palaban ang Igorot. Okay. It's one of my, na siya yung hindi ko gusto doon, okay lang yun. Pero ang hindi ko kasi gusto doon is very palaban ang mga Igorots. Like, huwag kayong mag-comment agad.
Yeah.
Like, think about it first. Like, methodically na, naman first, ano ba yung nangyari, what led to that situation. Like, I'm getting din from Kuya Freddy's, what's the reason na nagawa niya yan? First of all, they allowed him to use the outfit.
Yep.
Tapos, secondly, walang sinabi sa kanya
na bawal yung gawin.
Na bawal yung gawin.
What are the do's and don'ts?
Third, tawag dito? Ano bang mali sa ginawa niya? Kasi, yun ang isipin na, ano bang mali yung ginawa niya? Para sa akin kasi, dun sa ginawa naman niya, it's something na, we can say it's prejudice, stereotype, something like on the lines of that. Pero at the level na aatakehin niya siya na ganon.
And the intention, I guess, is to give fun to
it's just having fun. Because if you've been following Diwata, he's a good person. He's a good person. Like, I've been following him too. And I think yung ginawa naman is nothing bad sa ginawa niya. Like, the intention wasn't that bad. Like, it's just that it's a different culture. Like, if you want them to understand our culture, you should understand their culture. Na iba yung culture nila eh. Like, pag andun ka kasi, medyo, ano siya, tawag dito. It's more on having fun kapag pumupunta kayo malungan. Ganun din naman tayo. We're having fun. Like, they did not mean to like demean us or to wala namang intention.
Never the intention.
Yeah, never the intention. It was having fun.
On my part.
And sa kanila naman, alam ko na they wanted to promote din yung ano natin, identity natin.
Yeah. On my part, it is, my question lang din is, sa mga nag-comment na mga negative, hindi ko masabi to sa radio kahapon ba? Kung si Piolo Pascual ang gumawa na, may negative thing kayo masasabi sila?
Wala. It's about the person. Yeah, actually, it's about the person too.
Yeah, it's about the person. And pangalawa, sumikat si Diwata hindi dahil siya ay isang intelihenteng tao.
No. Sumikat siya na may bukol sa ulo na sa presinto.
Yes.
Bro, you remember from that? Sa presinto ka, may bukol ka ba sa ulo?
Nang dahil sa kalbi.
Diba? How?
Sumikat siya dahil sa ganun. Sumikat siya dahil sa mga mali-mali niyang sinasabi. What's your pet peeve?
Exactly.
And so, bottom line there, sumikat siya hindi dahil sa katalinuhan. And we don't expect a good content from him na nalalabas.
Exactly.
Yeah. And the thing there is, yung sinasabi ko nga, we should not comment like that. Parang imbabay, we should be better.
Yung ayaw ko sa sa community ng Igorot when it comes to social media na naglaing dangagsaw. Nung panununtum, da kayo timang ibababati image tayo, no kastati magbagayo kasi
at the same time,
amok kat, Igorot kat na anos di, manakaawat di.
Tama.
I was like,
tama. That amo tayo di inayan nga kung kunada.
exactly.
I have this also that nawala yung train of thought ko dun. Anyway, I always say this one to the people na when your emotion is high, your intelligence is low. That is natural thing to all human beings, even animals.
Yeah.
That's why pag emotionally yung aso nangangagat agad yan.
Yes.
Kahit na sino
When they
hindi
feel
niya na
threatened.
iniisip niya. Hindi niya na iniisip kung amo niya na rin o hindi.
Yes.
Kasi emotionally high. When your emotions are high, your intelligence is low. It's a natural thing. So, talagang yun, the number one thing that you should do is that never say something, never decide on something when you're too happy and you are so sad. Both end of the emotional spectrum. Because you will always create wrong decisions. You will always say things that you don't mean to say. And that's basically it. Yun yung guideline mo when you are commenting on social media sana. And yung renting of
yun na dun. That's one of the reasons.
What can you say about it? Should we allow them to rent or?
Ano siya nakikita ko na siya when I was young pa din. Bago na it's been rented out, ganito, ganyan. Ano siya sabi sa in CIP sa indigenous people na ganyan nasa sa atin mismo yung definition nung gamit nung sarili nating gawa. So if you wanted your own culture, your own identity to be cheap and to be used anywhere by anyone by doing whatever,
by all means commercialize it.
exactly, by commercializing it, then ano na yun ikaw na nag-compromise sa sarili mo. Like,
by commercializing it, you have trivialized.
Yeah. Like,
you have trivialized it.
Ano siya yun yung isang namin sa Tapis in Baag na it's one of organization na gumagawa talaga ng modernized na tapis in bag pero while keeping yung pa rin yung quality and
Yes.
yung value ng cloth natin, sariling textile natin. Na nung nakita niya daw na may mga ganun na ginawang cheap yung value ng na identity natin. She was like very sad na in-start niya agad yung ganun na movement.
Oh.
So I was with her, with ma'am, doon na, bakit ganun? Like, bata pa ako, nakikita ko na pinapahire.
Yeah.
Like, nakikita ko na nilalagay sa,
And yung
ginagawang tablecloth.
Yeah, nagpapahire pa doon, hindi iguro kung
Exactly.
yung Tagalog.
Like, I'm sure, it's very precious for me. Like, nung first na gift sa akin na bahag, cherish ko talaga siya. Like,
Yeah.
kinip ko siya. Lagi ko siyang nilalagay dun sa pinaka-safe na area ng wardrobe ko. Like,
Oh, yeah. May sentimental.
exactly, like, that's my
your
identity. Like, make it precious naman na yung value ng sarili mo.
Yeah.
Like, so I was like, pero sabi nga, sa NCEP, we have the capability to make whatever kung ano yung culture natin, tradition natin.
Actually, yun yung sinasabi rin namin kay Sir Agustin, no? That, perhaps it's also high time for the local government to create an ordinance
Exactly.
with regards to the renting of these things. Pero kasi, hindi mo dapat i-rent para kang pumunta na nga. Kaya, kung minsan, tama rin yung sinabi niya na costume eh. Because you're renting it. You're not going to buy it. Na magiging yours. Parang pumunta ka ng Disneyland. Parang pumunta ka ng circus.
Exactly.
Na kaya parang naging costume siya. Na-trivialize siya. So, if possible sana, that there's an ordinance that maybe we cannot stop it. That what I'm saying yesterday, so we cannot stop this one. It's an old parang tradition na rin. Or it's an old practice. It's been happening ever since Baguio became a tourist hub of the north. That we cannot stop it, but then perhaps if we cannot stop it, we can regulate it. Yun din ang ano.
That's why, good thing din siya. I'm actually thankful to Diwata na that happened para maano din natin.
Without those things, we cannot see. Without that situation, we cannot see what's happening. We cannot see na, parang hindi maganda ito. And then, yung tawag nito. It's an incidental learning. We will learn a lot from this. And perhaps people also, na mga nag-comment, nandun sa comment section, nakakatawa eh. Bagay mo nga, ang itim-itim mo. Those misconceptions are there, and then nandyan yung mga igurot na talking back, answering na ganito, ganyan.
It shows din yung prejudice and hypocrisy ng Egorots. Like, you're talking that much about our own cloth, but have you ever worn one?
Yeah, they know how to use it.
Do you know how to use it? Do you know how to insiglat ang
insiglat yan.
ang bahag? Like, have you ever worn one though?
There is in the when we're talking about culture, there are a lot of things that parang nawawater down na ang value. One is yung tayaw.
Yes.
I'm sorry about this.
No. Actually, I agree with that.
There's one principal. Shout out to Apo Moresto ang yata, one of the iPad proponent of, and of course Agustin. Apay na agtayaw kayo may katsuyusoy di dagam. Sorry, Aladdin.
No, that's fine.
Apay nga suyusoy di dagam di itan siya sa si Tukar naman tayaw tako. Which is maybe nandun ako sa point na it's an evolution of culture. It's an evolution of practices. But then we should not forget. We should also know that when you dance the tayaw, you play the gongs, the indigenous musical materials while dancing that one. And you should also know the reason why people are dancing that in the olden days.
Actually, pag when it comes to Suyusi Didigam, it's about the application of the song. The message of the song actually really goes with gangsa.
Okay.
Uncle created that. With gangsa talaga.
With gangsa.
And flute. So, dahil sa sa career niya, doon na nag-start na water down yung tayo. And then, he saw na people are enjoying dancing with the song. Siyempre, sigamot ti kantam kasi, siyempre,
Talagang doon na.
Oo.
Doon.
Pero ang ano ko lang kay Uncle na at times na, ano siya, tawag dito, medyo i-limit niya at times. Pero mahirap na yan.
No,
Si
it's
Uncle
okay.
na bahala.
It's okay, but then, yun lang din. The request is for the people to understand where it comes from. Yeah. Because I would agree with, there are some people na nakakausap mo, they will say, it's the evolution of culture, right?
Okay.
Yeah, sure, it is. But then, we should also at least understand where it came from. It's the understanding, at least we know. Para kapag, if we are going to share this kind of dance to other people who doesn't know the culture, then at least we can share the depth information or the deeper information, meaning about what we are doing.
Oh, I get that. I get it now. Okay. Kasi at times, mga bata ngayon, akala nila it's just having fun when nagtayaw ka.
Yes.
Tayaw.
Yeah.
Because it's fun.
It's fun.
Rather than, because
Yeah. Yung mga meaning.
exactly, like, you dance to thank.
Your fellow vlogger also get the ire of people about his business, the what.
Oh yeah, I actually saw that too.
But actually,
Commercializing what, and I was like, what?
there's a part of it na parang tama.
Oo.
Pero maganda naman yung ginawa niya. What style rice is it? Yeah, now, okay na. Malayo na. Malayo na. I don't know. People's, like, if you are at the top already, there's a lot of crosshairs on your back and your front. So, people see your actions are like 10 times magnified.
Yep.
So even the smallest mistakes that you do are magnified. So the bad side of becoming a famous.
That comes with it.
Yeah, it comes with it. Now going back to you, going back to that one, the bad side of becoming famous. Any bad experience that you experienced?
A lot, actually a lot.
Yeah, can you share it to you?
When I was, starting pa lang without the vlog and stuff, with my music and arts only, people would be like, ano siya talaga? Like, whatever you do, people would find something bad. Pag wala na silang, example, sa pagkanta ko, people would be like telling me na I sang this wrongly, hindi naman maganda boses ko, things like that. Pag wala na silang may sagot na ganon, they would talk about my tawag dito, my physical ganyan. Something like may nakita nga ako ibabain mo lang tegurot daw. So I was like, how? And then one time I exploded. I'm very sorry sa mga nakakita that era kasi nagle-live ako. And I was like promoting this song ng mga kuya ko, mga ate ko. May sinabi kasi siya na hindi maganda. Like, hindi lang ako yung tinarget niya. It's fine. It's fine. You can target me. Okay lang yan. I can take that. I can endure that. Pero nung tinarget na yung iba-ibang mga tao na kilala ko na I know na ganyan, I was like, bro, don't do that. The music industry, it's evolving, but we still value yung namin, yung identity namin na siguro. Yung kuya ko na to, they've been helping me. They've been helping us. Marami kami. May mga projects kami na ganyan. So, if you say ganyan, basta, mas harder yung sinabi ko sa kanila. So, and then I just...
Hindi ka naman nagmura.
Hindi naman. I was holding myself back na hindi magmura kasi sa image ko din magre-reflect talaga. After that, nag-stop ako mag-live for a while kasi wala very hard yung Did he reach out to you? Nag-apologize ka? Wala talaga. Hindi. Mano lang yan. Anonymous account.
Oh, anonymous account.
Kasi, mas sila? Mas matapang sila. Under the guise of anonymity. Yeah.
And lock profile.
Exactly. Like, sige, adagar ko na copy man niya, addings ko kon supporters ko, ko, pages ko, no, adakas nga comment. Adalabi ako, sige, pakita man tiro pa ganun. Ganun sa, I was like, kaya kapag may mga ganun na comments, I just don't argue with them. Yeah. If you know you're not in the wrong, don't argue with people like that. Kasi, sila talo na agad sila doon.
Yeah.
They just argue with something na, alam mo naman na wala kang mali doon.
Yeah, exactly.
Saka, when it comes to ganyan. Ganun lang ginagawa ko.
Talagang, I have a better advice. Don't read comments.
Actually, pero pag kasi don't read comments, nami-miss mo din yung,
Kawawa din yung mga supporters mo, ano, yeah.
good na comments naman. Yun din yung isa, like, I appreciate yung mga nagko-comment ng maganda, yung mga nag-reach out talaga na, Kuya, I really love this song that you made. Yung concert niyo na ganito, I was really touched. Dahil sa inyo, marami kayo, ganyan, na inspired din ako to share my talent, ganun. Maganda din mag-read ng comments na ganun.
Yeah.
So, I was very thankful na meron pa din ganun. Kasi, ano lang eh. Ano kasi, pag minsan kasi, magbabasa ka, 10 comment na positive, tapos isang comment na negative. Yung negative yung ano eh.
Yun ang hindi makakalimutan. Ano?
Diba? Like, I was like, bakit ganun? That's why, yun yung pansin ko sa sarili ko na, why not do it the other way around, na mas pansinin mo yung positive na lang.
Yeah.
Kaya yun yung isang ano ko na, I'm always thankful na there's some comments pa rin na ganun na very supportive pa rin na
wala ka pa namang namimit na may kaman ganun, tag-boxing ka. Meron mo ganun.
meron sa comment ko, pero yung isang follower ko yung ginanon niya.
Ay.
Yes. Kasi, I have followers kasi na ano din, na medyo pinipigilan ko sila, huwag kayong maging maging attracted sa gulo ha. Kasabi ko sa kanila minsan kasi may mga nagaganon sa mga followers ko na yes, they're defending me pero don't defend me like that na ano na, like ganyan na. Like, oh my God, dito yun ka. Kasi nga, I don't know, don't do that please. Like, on behalf of me, don't do that please.
Yeah.
Let's just be all kind para ano,
tayo mismo yung mag-promote ng mga ganun, civilized. Like, if you have disagreement with other people, you talk about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Hindi yung i-attack mo yung physicality.
Kasi talking with fists, nowadays, hindi na yan applicable.
Yeah.
Kasi pag you talk with fists,
There's always a consequence.
elevate na agad yan.
Domino effect yan. Meron at merong consequence.
Effective yan kung cowboy disc pa tayo, hindi na eh.
Hindi na. You've been like doing, you've been in the music industry of Igorot for a while now.
Kinda.
What is the parang nakita mo na glaring improvement or the evolution of music of Igorots? Yes.
It's more on the tawag dito. The reach. Yung reach. Reach ng music natin na
It's wider now, right?
It's wider now. Like, yun actually yung isang inaano ko din. I'm finding ways to do that kasi Kuya John Sawak is siya ang unang gumagawa nun pero busy na siya ngayon. Tsaka sabi nga niya, nakayo ganun siya. So I was like,
John Sawak is the Igor Rap, right?
Igor Rap, yes. Nakayo ganun siya sa amin. So I was like, okay Kuya, we'll do that. He's been trying to promote our own music kasi. Kaso naano siya kasi rock yung genre niya.
Yeah.
Like, kay Ilian na mismo contract niya.
No,
because of that, so I was like,
that's the genre I am into also. Kasi yun ang panahon
let's go!
That's yun ang panahon na.
Rock and roll. Yun, no?
Matataas na boses.
Exactly.
Yun ang gustong-gusto.
Yun din actually ang pero alternative rock ako.
Alternative rock, yeah.
And then country, of course. Pero,
But songwriting, the evolution of songwriting here. Because, so how do you see it?
it's actually international level actually yung songwriting natin. Because we can actually sing more genres.
Yeah.
I think yung mga talents ng mga na-meet ko, magagaling sila.
Wala nang adaptations,
Exactly.
mas kakonti na.
So when it comes to music writing, parang pop na din tayo. May sarili tayong pop na different from OPM, original Filipino music na very different. Yung songs ko, like, ang mga comment pag naririnig ng mga from other areas na hindi North, sabi nila is like, daw siya, parang Thai. Tapos I have this friend, Kyle and Prin, more on R&B blues naman sila. So yung songs talaga nila, R&B and blues, na kinocompose nila. Na may kangkanay, may English, may about culture, ganun. So I was like, we can do this.
Your exposure to the kinds of music is mas malawak kaysa yung mga exposures ng mga contemporaries na ninyo noon. Yung mga oldies na parang pure country.
And
lumalawak na
folk.
Yes. And folk. And lumalawak na. Because I heard yung song ni Jaden ng Wada Ka Kuma.
Yung arrangement ng Wada Ka Kuma.
Ang ganda.
Ganda.
Parang Korean.
Diba? I was like, why haven't I heard this earlier? Release na pala to ilang taon na.
Yeah.
I was like, galing.
Galing. So, nakalimutan ko. I'm sorry Jadon, but nakalimutan ko sinong pangalan nung nag-arrange. Pero
Ay, oo nga,
maganda
sinong may arrange nun?
magandang At siya rin yung naglagay sa Spotify. So, every time na play ko yun, ayun, may...
Na 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 na. Awesome. Galing.
Parang Korean...
Diba?
Korean...
Siya, para siyang pang OST.
Yeah. Yes. I don't want to hold you for long, so, lastly, what is your advice to yung mga young kids, young musicians, and we say aspiring vloggers here sa Cordillera? Ano yung parang may advice mo sa kanila so that they can get to where you are now? Or to at least to be successful in their own rights?
I already know na nasa inyo na yung talent, nasa inyo na yung creativity. Pero na yun, meron na yung vision ninyo on what you're going to do.
Yeah.
Ang kulang lang dyan, research. Ang kulang lang dyan, yung drive mo talaga to be consistent on doing that. Kasi, even though you have the creativity and andyan na yung gusto mong gawin, if wala yung proper research on how to do that properly, hindi mo siya magagawa ng justice yung creativity mo without that.
Yeah.
And it's good for your generation kasi it's much easier sa inyo to have access sa mga on how to create. Example, video making, videography. It's easier na kasi may YouTube na. Example, sa pag-aaral ng kanta, pag-aaral ng instruments, it's much easier. May YouTube na dyan. Ang gawin nyo lang, be consistent, keep on practicing. Tapos, sa mga singers, try a lot of genres. Don't be limited by a single genre. But still, look back pa rin sa genre ninyo.
Yeah.
Original genre, I mean. Tapos, sa content creation, always make sure na safe yung content niyo. Na it doesn't destroy your own image, it doesn't step on anybody. Make sure na educational siya, hindi lang siya, and, ayun, do your research. Kasi yun lang importante. As an IT student, netiquettes. Always do your research before creating something na ilalagay mo sa cloud. Yung cloud na tinatawag natin, yun yung nagagather lahat ng digital footprint natin. Kaya when you leave a digital footprint, yung sinasabi natin, whatever you post is nagstay yan sa cloud. Forever na yan. Unless, may end of the world. pero kahit mag-end of the world, nasa space na yan.
Yeah.
That would be sent to
Still
space.
there, ones and zeros
there.
Yeah.
Kaya kapag may ginawa ka na nakakaya, andyan yan. Kaya, it's always, inayan nga talaga. Please be careful pa rin.
Yeah.
Always, yun. And please, anong tawag dito? Promote each other. Kasi yun ang maganda sa community namin kasi everyone's promoting each other.
Right. Thank you so much, Sir Myrick.
Thank you po.
A very, very good conversation. I hope we can do this again someday.
Yeah. We can do that. Actually, nagpaplano kami ni Reniel sa baba na, podcast din namin kaso wala lang talagang time.
Yeah, sure. Para mas dumami tayo.
Exactly. And kasi, nung nakita kasi namin yung equipment ni Kuya Freddy, we were like, uy, pahiram naman ng equipment to insert.
Look at my equipment. Ganito lang setup ko.
Oo. Sabi ko nga sabi ko kay Reniel, lakal mo dito, mic lang dito.
Yeah, especially, very important lang talaga yung audio. Yeah. And I do this because I want it to be mobile. Pumupunta ako sa I want to just go to the place ng ayokong mahirapan yung tao na kaya minsan kung nantaga rito siya, ako na lang pupunta sa iyo. And nakakahiya rin kasi mostly yung gusto kong makausap is yung mga leaders, great leaders of Ma'am Tabanda.
Yun na ang mahirap.
Yeah. No, I already had one with Ma'am Tabanda.
I actually saw that. Yeah.
So, parang...
Kita ko yung title pala. Pala.
Nakakahiya. Ako na lang pupunta doon. Anyway, thank you so much again. Yeah,
thank you for having me.
Welcome to another episode of Maestro Speaks podcast.
The equivalent of love is forgiveness. You cannot love without forgiveness.
Lumabalin ka na iti yung generation anda kumamot nga mapasaran. Naibag nga morning mo ako, Il Maestro.
Tanya deh kung nanay tayo may isa.
I-appeal mo.
Buhayin.
Appeal ko man kada gitu ko. Kaya ako man pilit gan si. Tutok na.
Di pa nag-approach mo rin?
Amo pa.
Approach?
Nang nangag ko nga ibagbagan ka lang ni Lola kay
You better know the substance of the law.
Bayaw mo nang ibagas ni Manong.
And who cares if people have dark skin, right?
Kaanakan iti with expiration.
You find any inspiration in this we have done, and you have done your noble part.